Oh, there you are. I wasn't sure if you got my message or not. I wanted to continue my series on why you should write a book. One very important reason you should consider writing a book is to establish and document your legacy. You are the only one who is going to live your life. There are people who are in your life, loved ones, family members, others that you have affected and influenced, that would gain value from having your perspective, your viewpoint documented. Also, it'll help for you to solidify an understanding of your life and the purpose you've had in your life. One of the great questions of life is, why am I here? What is my purpose? In your legacy, as you document it, you can document your answer to those questions. What was your purpose? What did life mean to you? What did you gain? What did you lose? What did you understand? What still puzzle you? All these things are things you would document in your legacy. Now, this legacy documentation would be your story, your understanding, the things that you've learned. Now, my own father passed away in 2001, and here it is over 16 years later. And my mind is full of many, many questions that I would love to ask him. Things I would like to know about him, about his life, maybe even more importantly, not just simply the experiential side, but what was his understanding? What was his thinking? What were his philosophies? Now, there have been some major world events that have happened since that time, and I would love to be able to discuss these things with him, get his insight, get his perspective on what he believed these events meant to all of humankind. But I can't do that. I also recall that at his funeral, my son Josh stood up. And Josh said something very powerful. He said that he did not really know the man, my father. And my heart was broken because I realized that my father's life would have little significance directly with my son. Yes, there's the influence of I'm my dad's son and my son is his grandson. But in terms of knowing the man, knowing his thoughts, knowing his life experiences, it is all now at best going to be secondhand rather than from my father directly. Are you willing to pass that kind of legacy on? Allow that legacy to be in the hands of others rather than take charge and share the legacy yourself. This is why you should write a book. But you may be saying to yourself, I've never written a book. Well, there was a point in your life you never swam, you never rode a bike, you never drove a car. Yet, you can. You can learn. You can do this. It wasn't all that long ago I could tell you I had written a book. But yet now, as of today's date, I have 9 books up on Kindle. And I have 3 more projects that I'm working on. Also, I'm working with a handful of people to help them write their book. Whether that book is an autobiographical or a fictional work. I have found a purpose in my life by being a coach for those who need a writing coach, someone to help them get their book written. I've also further learned how to be able to edit and to publish that book as well. As a writing coach, I'll not only help you through the process of writing, both the creative and the technical side of writing, but I'll also serve as your editor and eventually a publisher as well. My goal for every client that I sign for coaching is to one day stand next to them while they hold in their hand their book with their name as the author on it. If the idea of writing a book based on your legacy, or just to write it all, is an idea that resonates within you, that you just feel within your heart that, yes, this is something I need to do, this is something I want to do, then I would love to be your writing coach to help you through that process. To reach me, you can contact me in the email below, or look me up on Facebook on author David Bassett. and I would be happy to discuss with you what it would take, what are the steps for you to write your book. Thanks again for checking in with me today. God bless. Have an awesome day, and may you always find your purpose and live it out. Hey, if you've enjoyed today's video, because there's more to come, be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified every time I post a new video. My intention is to do that once a week. Sometimes it doesn't happen every week, sometimes twice within a week. Sometimes I just throw something extra in. But I want to share with you and share my life, but also share in your life as well. Also below, feel free to write any comments you might have. I'll be happy to get back to you. Again, if you have questions, whatever it may be, I'm happy to hear your input. Maybe you love the video. Maybe there's things you saw I could do to improve the video. Or maybe you just thought the video was no good. Let me know. I value honest, constructive feedback. Also, if you did like the video, hit that like button and let's share that with others as well. Thank you again for your time. David Bassett here. Have a great week, a great month, a great year, a great life. God bless.